see about the strings in C programming. So the string is nothing but the collection of character is called a string. So our name is a string because it is a collection of character, and the collection of string is a line. So how to declare a string in C programming? So this is a declaration, character of value. Here the character value char of S5, the char of S. We cannot use the string keyboard in the C programming like C++ or Java or any other programming. They directly you can declare a string, but in the C programming you have to declare as a character array of string. That is a declaration procedure. So char means the single character, char array. S is a string name. This is a string name. How many character we can store? That is 5 characters. The 5 characters, always the last character is a null character. Now how many character can store? 4 characters, except the last character is always null, because this is a string. Take this is a string, here one blank space, so only this is a string. So can is a string, but after that there is a one blank space is here, like this. That is a null terminator or null byte of the string. You have to declare. If I want to print can means I have to declare the last space, the white space also. So this is a white space, last space. So I can declare the 4 character in the size of the 5. And how to initialize the string variables? This is a process to declare the string variables. Character of C. Here I am not declare the size of the string. So without size of the string I can declare. And the string is always declare within the double quotes. That is a format. That is a format to declare the string within the double quotes. And the char of C, here the another declaration, char of C 50 width size. Here this is a width size, and ABCD the same the string is given. So in this statement, the first statement, the size will be automatically taken. How many character is there? The count of the character is the size of the character. It's automatically taken. But here I can declare the 50 character. I can give the 50 or 49 character here. And the next way I can declare as a single character of the corresponding string. See here the last character should be /0. That is represent the null. That is represent the null value. So here A, B, C, D as a single character declaration. This is called the character declaration string statement. So what is the string name here? What is the string name of this statements? C. C is a string name. C is a string name. In this last line, the same procedure, the same character level string declaration, but I mentioned the corresponding size of the character. Size of the character. And this is the values. This is the values A, B, C, D, D of /0. So this is the declaration. So the first A is a character. The index of the character string is C of 0, and C of 1, 2, 3, 4, like a array statement. So collection of this character is called the string. And the next thing I am declare index and the variable and address of the corresponding string operation. We can understand what is a variable, what is the address, and what is a string. So index is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. This string array is also started from 0. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is the index. And the variable means that the individual character HELLO is a character. Finally the blank space or the null character is here, and the corresponding memory address. So this is the structure of declaration of the strings. And the another example here, I am declare character of C is a string name of 5 A, B, C, D, E. I am declare the 5 letters of the size is 5. Already I told the last letter will be the null. The last letter will be the reserved for the null character. So this is a wrong declaration. This is a wrong declaration. You have to declare the size of an corresponding array minus 1 value. 5 means minus 1, 4 letter only you can declare. You can enter into the corresponding string array. And the assigning value to the, how to assigning the value to the arrays? So assigning value means character C equal to 100, then colon, actually is a declaration, then C is a string, C equal to, within the double quote, C programming. Actually it gives error. It's not possible, because you have to declare like this only. Character, the string equal to, next declare the corresponding string. You cannot declare in the next line, because the assignment operator is always used in the single line and receive the corresponding the input string or the declaration of the corresponding string. So this is the wrong declaration. Okay, how can I get the input from user? The string, enter your name, enter your college name, so whatever it is, how can I write like this? So this is the answer. Read string from user. You can use the scanf. You can use the scanf to read the string, but here there is some restriction. When you are using a scanf, there is a white space or new line or tab in your text. It will not accept. It will not accept the next of the space or new line letters or strings. See with one example. Here scanf, the code is this. What is the name of the string? Name. The string. This is the name of the string. Name. How many size is here? 20. The size of the array is 20, and I am asked the user to enter their name, and I am using the percentage yes for the string accept. Percentage yes of the name, the corresponding array name. Your name is this is. This is a normal structure to receive the input string array from user. But the output here, see the output, enter the name. I am enter KRS space classroom. KRS space classroom. So when the program is encountered with the first value, it is start to read the corresponding string. When it meets the blank space, it will automatically ignore the further strings. This is the purpose of using scanf. So the KRS only the input, the string will be taken. The KRS only the input string. So your name is KRS. Your name is KRS. So understand the scanf function in the string array. You cannot declare the string with the white space or new line or next line. It will automatically. Okay, what we do for like this situation? There is an option how to read entire line in a text. How to read entire line in a text? You can read the entire text using fgets and putf function. If fgets means the entire line will be taken. Either they may be the white space or comma or the next line. The entire string will be get an input. See with one example. Fgets and putf. Here int main and a character of name. So here is all the string name is name and the size is 30. Printf enter the name. I am using the fgets function. Fget, this is a structure to read the entire string. What is the string name? Name. So size of the string name, that is a structure. Syntax here, the string name comma size of string name comma stdin, that is a standard input. So this is a format to read entire line and then printf name, you just use the put s of the corresponding input variable name. The entire text, the entire line will be printed. Here see the example, Tom Hanks means Tom space, the space means this entire string will be taken as an input and it is a output for this. So this is a difference between scanf and the fgets putts. Fgets is also available, gets is also available. Only the gets means the corresponding the single line will be taken. Fgets means the entire line will be taken. There is a difference between fgets and normal gets. So here we are going to see some certain very important functions of string. Functions of string. The first function is strlen. Strlen is nothing but to find the length of the string. To find the entire length of the string is a strlen function. Here the example code, the first character, the array string name is A and the second one is B. First one is declared as a string, second one is declared as a characters. The last letter you just declare as a blank space, but it's not calculated, it will not print, but you have to declare when you are declared as a character. Then printf, the corresponding ZU is a separate format string to display the functions of strings. So ZU strlength, so the corresponding, what is the length? program. So 7 is the length. So 7 will be the output. This is also 7 will be the output when I am using the strlen function. So output will be the A is 7, B is 7. So this is the first function of string, to find the length of the string. The next one here, strcpy, that is used to copy the string, one string from to another string. This is a copy function. Copy function, the prototype is, this is a copy function prototype, and we can understand by using the example program. Here the same program I am taken, but I am declare the first string is a value. First string is a C programming. I am not declare any value of the second string, because I am going to copy the value of first string to second string. So this is a code. This is a code to declare or copy one string array to another string array. Always you have to use the str is a actual string, it is a copy string. You have to write the copy string first and the original string second. So only it will store its started from right to left function. So this is the original string, is a copied string. So this is the functionality of str copy, and I can use the put s to print the corresponding str2, right? So if I am doing like this, means the first C programming will be the output for this str2. Actually beginning is the str2 is no value, but now it's printed at C programming. And the next functionality is a strcmp, that is a comparison prototype. Comparison prototype to check two different strings whether it is common or equal or not. If it is equal, means the return value will be 0. If the string is identical or equal, the value will be 0. Otherwise, the largest value ASCII value, the largest character ASCII value will be minus with the lowest character of ASCII value. The remaining integer value will be print, either they be negative or positive. So this is a structure to find the string comparison in string array. So here is one example. Here I am declared the three string str1, str2, str3, abcd and ab. C is a capital. This is a difference. This C is capital and abcd is a common. I am going to compare the string 1 and string 2. So result may be 0 or negative or positive, because we have seen if the condition is true, the both string is equal, is 0 or negative or positive. So check whether the string 1 and string 2, here you can change any string 1 first or string 2 first, there is no problem. So string 1 comma string 2, the first string and the second string will be checked. So how to check means, the first character is checked with the first character, equal. Second character with the second character, equal. Third character, small c, is compared with the capital C, it is not equal. Both are C only, but it's case sensitive. So this corresponding string is not a same. It's not a same. So what happened means, the value of the small c, and see the next line. I'm going to compare str1 and str3 also. So ABCD is a equal string. So the result will be 0, because already I told when the both string are true, the result will be 0. Right? If it is not matched or not same means, the first character A is common, second character BB is common, third character C and C is a different. So it will print the first str2 is 32, then the integer number is 32. Sir, how can calculate the 32 value? What is a small c of ASCII value? That is 97. Capital C of ASCII value 66. So simple, 97 minus 66, the value is 32. When it is not equal, you have to find mismatched character and the ASCII value, and minus with the long character value minus smallest character value, then print the output. So this is a str compare method. And the next str cat means, this is a concatenation, just join two string. This is used to just join two string using the str cat functionality. So I am declare the two string, this is one string, KRS classroom one string, and this is a code str cat str1 comma 2. So this both string will be joined and print, and again I print the str is the same string. Str I am not perform the operation for str. I just concatenate the value of str1 comma str2. So the output is, this is classroom is the first output. Here I am not connected with any string with the str. So I just print the str. The KRS classroom only will be the output for this. So this is a procedure for the str cat, str concatenation operation. And the next thing, here we can recall the operations. Str CPY means s1 comma s2, string 1 comma string 2. So this string 2 value will be copied to string 1, and str cat mean we can concatenate the two strings, and str elements we can find the length of the string, and comparison means these two comparison, either it is true, 0 value will be print, either it is not matched, the highest ASCII value will be minus with the lowest ASCII value process. And str char means the particular character is searching whether it is appear in the corresponding string. In the same way, the particular string will be checking it stored in the corresponding the original string. So these are the very common functions used in the string array. And the example program here, find the particular character position from the string in the C. Particular character position, here I am declare the string array char of str100 C int I len. So enter the string. This is a procedure to get the read the string from user. Get s of array name str, and I am going to find the length of the string. Because I am using for loop means I have to enter the limit of the execution. So the final value, the final position, this is a string means the final position should be calculated. So I am check whether the length of the string using this calculation str len equal to str len of str. and I'm using printf enter the character to find the position. Which character I'm going to find the position? I have to ask from user. So user may enter the particular character A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, whatever it is. So the particular, I am going to check the particular character is available in the given string or not. So I am using the for loop. The first string, the first character, for example, the input string is position, means the first character P will be checked with the given checking character. P and checking character, and O and checking character, S and checking character. So the one by one character will be checked with the corresponding input character. If it is matched, the position will be print. The corresponding position will be print. Otherwise, the character is not found, result will be print. So this is a simple program understanding for to find the given position of the corresponding strings. And the last program here, it's a program, a very interesting program. C program to toggle case of each character in a string. So what do you mean by toggle case? Toggle case means it is convert from lowercase to uppercase to lowercase. Is nothing else. See the input example. Learn at KRS classroom. Here learn, or see the KRS classroom. K is a capital letter, but it is changed as a small letter. R is a small letter, is changed as a capital letter. Like this, all the small letters is changed to capital letter. Capital letter is changed to small letter. That is called the toggle function. That is called the toggle case function. So the program is here. I am getting the enter string from user to toggle, and I am using this is a calculate the final character in the corresponding string. Right? I am using str of 1 of I equal to /0 means it should not meet the end of the corresponding string. So then here either the value may be small a to small z. That is if the value in between small a to small z means that is a small character. I have to convert that character into capital. How can I convert? The str of I position equal to str of I minus 32, because the small letter of C means that is a 97. So 97 minus 32. If it is a capital letter means this is a calculation plus 32. The corresponding character plus 32, it will convert into the small letter. So by this way I can toggle the corresponding string operations. If I am giving the capital letters means it will convert the small letter. The small letter means it will convert into the capital letter. Thank you.